Okay, let me make sure I'm online. Okay. Hello, I'm Alex from A.P.Ink. So today I'm going to be jumping back into a project I did, um, I think 2 years ago at this point. Yeah, back in 2024. So I'm coming back to this now because, um, when I originally did this, I did 3 album covers based on actual album covers, and then I did an CD or album. If I can figure out which way it opens. One of these actually has the CD or album in it. Okay. And I did this for all of these. I've got the 3 different album covers for, I'm not sure how many different groups. One of Britney's is missing. There it is. Michael Jackson. Okay, Destiny's Child, Elvis, Kiss, Britney Spears, TLC, Queen, and Spice Girls. So 8 in total. What I had originally planned for this was to actually try to calculate. Also, it's snowing, so the weather is horrible right now, so I'm hoping this is going out. But, I had meant to go through and calculate, uh, because after a certain number of album sales, the artist or band gets either a gold or a silver award. I wanted to go through that and try to figure out, um, like, how many each group or person has gotten, and try to come up with a similar, like, little album, only 1 gold, 1 silver, and like maybe right on the bottom how many. Um, I got so distracted with other things that, well, I got distracted with other art projects I was working on, and I was trying to decide how I wanted to do the gold and the silver albums or awards, and just never got around to it. So I decided, instead of trying to decide which way I wanted to go, I would do all of them, maybe one per. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. Unfortunately, I forgot that I needed to get, this is all done with a poster board, white poster board. I forgot I needed to get more, so I've only got 2 pieces. Um, I think because I did all of these with colored pencil, that would be the ideal way to go. So I think I'll use these 2 remaining pieces for the colored pencil version. But other than that, I've got cardboard I forgot to get out. But I've also got markers, construction paper, colored pencil. I've got, um, like scrapbooking paper. So that's what we're going to be doing today, or at least that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I guess grab your own project and we'll just kind of hang out together. Okay, let me clean this all up really quick. My desk is overloaded. I've actually got stuff kind of piled up on the floor next to me. I think because of how long it might take, I'm gonna keep the colored pencil version until later. Um, Let me grab that cardboard really quick. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna repurpose cardboard that I was drawing on that got too overloaded with ink. This is just gonna be the base, so I think it'll be fine. Okay. So I do have a template for this. Some of these might go by fairly simple because it's just going to be a matter of tracing and I think cutting out. Okay, so overall, I said I got 8 and I need one of each. So I need 16 template bases. Where did it? Okay. So we'll start by tracing this, and maybe I can get 4 out of this. We'll see. So just with a fine liner, this is a 0.3, but that is really kind of doesn't matter. I just want to hopefully be able to see this when I go to cut it out. Okay, that's one. Not sure if I just shifted that. If I should, I would like to get more than just 4 out of this, so maybe get a little creative with the placement. Three. maybe I can fit one more here and here, so that's better than halfway. We'll see though. Okay, this is going to be pushing it. Okay, that's not going to work, unfortunately. Okay, so 5. Okay. Gonna cut these out. Hello. It looks like a snail shell. Okay, there's one, except for the center circle. Listening back to it through the playback, it almost sounds like popcorn. I'm trying to be really slow with this because I'm trying not to like bend or get like little square or flat spots on the cardboard, if that makes any sense. Okay, two. Hello. I'm trying to finish up a project from 2024 because I didn't get to it last year. Repurposing cardboard. That's what I thought. I would like to finish this, so... Three. How are you doing, Asakura? Tired? Your arms really chilly? Did you just work out? That's good. One arm holds the bottle and the other lifts that arm up. There, I work out every day, but there are still some things that I've never heard of before. Oh, okay. You're lifting too heavy then? Okay, 5. See, I gotta cut this inner circles out, but I think I will put whatever overlay on it first. I have this piece of corrugated cardboard that I could cannibalize, but I'm not sure if corrugated cardboard is really the way to go. Oh, you're doing body weight? Don't be too hard on yourself. Are you new to this program? Because I can almost guarantee that whatever trainer you're following has been doing it a lot longer than you. Take a nice long hot shower if you haven't already. It'll help. Oh, you did it like earlier today or yesterday or something and you're feeling it? Still, take a nice hot shower. It'll help. Okay, let's see how many I can get out of this. And then we'll see how much of a mistake this is with corrugated cardboard. It's gonna be a lot thicker than the flat piece that I started with, but because it's corrugated, I'm tempted to rip the layers apart. Because maybe you can see this. There's 3 layers here. That's like the wavy bit that makes it corrugated, and then it's got a top layer and a bottom layer. So if I cut it apart and rip the layers apart, maybe I can glue the top and bottom back together. Because let me actually finish this one. I'll cut it out and see if it'll actually fit in the sleeve. Of course, this means I can't use this anymore. I wasn't done with it. I could have flipped it over and used the back. I think... Let me go look really quick because I think I have other pieces that I have put away for whatever reason. I'll be right back. Okay, I thought I did have more pieces of cardboard, but I can't find them, so I must have gotten rid of them. It would be a lot easier if I didn't have to completely pull this apart to glue it back together. This is the problem with corrugated cardboard, though. I'm having trouble getting around it. There. Okay, so it's kind of gotten a little flat from being pinched. But let's see. It's probably going to be a bit too thick. It fits, though. I think that'll work without having to pull it apart. Okay, so we'll see how many I can get out of this. I do have another thinner piece of corrugated cardboard, so we'll see if I can get all of them with what I have here. Oh, yeah. I need to do the center circle too. To do it straight or to try to like off center. I would like to try to get all 16, so I know I'm not going to be able to get all 16 out of this, but to try to kind of lay this out and see which way is the best. Okay, so if I actually just line this up straight, I can at least get 6 out of this piece. Versus like offsetting them, which is what I was trying to see. Okay, I think this is going to be easier to kind of cut it down and take it piece by piece. And maybe I won't distort the circles as much. And then I think what I'll do, whenever I get to putting the finished layer on this, is I'm going to treat this as the back. And then I'll be able to cut the hole out from the back to the front. And having the good side down, maybe it won't cause too much damage to the top layer. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, one more, and then I've got one more piece of cardboard. Okay, I do have a limited amount of time, and I was hoping to get at least to start putting the top coat on any of these, but this might be it for this part of this project. Okay, let me, because I think just like the first one, probably 4 is all I'm going to get out of this. Yeah, it's still progress. I just, when I come up with these things, I don't necessarily anticipate the time that it's going to require. As much fun as it is to cram them all together, I already know I can't get more than 4, so I'll put a little bit more space between them this time to make it a little bit easier for cutting out. So unfortunately, I think all I'm going to do is finish tracing these out, cut them out, and then that'll be it for today because I need to go get more cardboard from somewhere anyway. I'll count how many I have too. I was keeping track, but then I lost track. Actually, I still have those 2 pieces of poster board. I'll do those before I end this. Sakura, if you don't mind some unsolicited advice or a suggestion, I've been noticing your posts on IG, and I guess I just wanted to say, if you go back to some of the old animes that are out there, like, the only one that really stands out right now is, like, the original Sailor Moons. You said you were having trouble trying to keep your characters looking like themselves, like drawing them consistently. The original Sailor Moon anime, they all look the same. There was one template and they just decorated them different. It, I don't know if that's really the way you want to go. I'm just putting that out there that you could just make one template and just decorate it different. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure the more you work at it, the more you'll be able to, like, lock in whatever look you're trying to go for. So if you just keep practicing, you'll get there. But it could be an option should you want to go that way. Okay, I don't know what hyperbole books are. I will be right back. Okay, I've seen books like that. Never really looked into it too deep for if that was like a particular genre or whatever. That is a way to go, though. It'll be less drawing, depending on how you do it. If you're just gonna do like kind of random stills, like a still shot, whatever, or if you still end up doing like panels here and there. You use Procreate though, right? Oh, okay, because at least if you're doing any of this digitally, you could potentially, especially if you're using Adobe products, I don't know anything about Fresco, if that's how you say it. Um, you could potentially draw like one main character and then digitally animate it. Like make one still of it like straight on, maybe one like as a side view, maybe one from the back, and then like you've got like your set character and then just try to animate it in Adobe's products to get the various poses that you're trying to go for. 'Cause I know at least with Photoshop you can animate in that. Of course, if you get into 3D modeling at all, like Maya, you could create one character in Maya, and that gives you basically a 3D uh, puppet. I'm sure there are other programs out there like Maya, but free. I looked into it once, and I need to look into it again. Because I don't remember what the programs are anymore. I don't know if that's probably above and beyond what you really want to do. Okay. I'm just putting uh, ideas out there. I'm sure you've already thought this all the way through. Okay, so I'm gonna trace for these two, cut them out, and then we'll see how many I have. Donuts could be good. Now, with the other ones, I think I used an X-Acto knife, which I should probably be doing here, but here we are. I think with the other ones, the other discs that I've already done, I actually waited until after I colored them to cut them out. So this might be a problem whenever I get to coloring these two. But I was gonna cut the center out, but I am gonna wait until after I color that, just so I don't end up like messing the paper up on the center. Okay, let's see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I need one more. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I can grab, but I really don't have anything. Okay, I am gonna leave this one here. Next time we'll trace out the last one and then get into covering these. Excuse me. But yeah, thank you to anybody who hung out with me. Thanks, Asakura, for jumping in the chat. If you'd like to hang out with me next time to see how far I get with this project, please make sure that you're following me. One more like a cliffhanger. Yeah. But yeah, make sure that you're following me and that your notifications are turned on so that you're notified for the next time I go live, because I do not always post on any of my socials when I'm gonna go live. But other than that, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.